Hello everyone, today we're taking a look at the spooky survival game Angst. Big thanks to the developers for giving me early access to the demo. If you want to play this for yourself, it should come out soon. They haven't said exactly when, but I'm gonna assume next week, as that is when Steam Next Fest is starting. So it seems like we only have access to story mode as well as medium difficulty. Oh, you even get a cutscene already too. His beard is frozen as hell. I bet this does not do good for the quality though with the snow. Where am I? What happened? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Please, it's important. We need to talk. Is anyone there? For God's sake, you're awake. When I dragged you here, I wasn't sure if you'd make it. You were freezing cold and barely breathing. What happened, man? Didn't you remember? I found you on the verge of freezing to death. It looked like you were wandering aimlessly for weeks. Or where am I? This is the Hollow, a forgotten region in the far north. It used to be different, but now only ruins and memories remain. If you leave now, you'll face certain death. First, you need to learn how to survive. The Hollow doesn't forgive mistakes. You'll need to secure the basics of survival: energy, warmth, and food. Let's start with energy. Fix the bed. You'll need a piece of wood lying in the corner of the cabin to do it. Alright, well, I guess we take this piece of wood. Don't know how it's already broken. We must roll a lot in our sleep or something. I guess I just drag it in then. Now that is actually kind of loud. There we go. Good job. When your energy drops low and you're tired, use the bed to rest and restore energy. Now you'll need to repair the wooden chest next to the radio. Well, where the heck can we find materials, man? Leave the cabin, craft an axe, cut down a tree to collect resources. Just don't wander too far into the wild. You're not strong enough. Not yet. Well, don't tell me what to do, man. Let's see, let's use the crafting table. We need to progress through the quest in order to unlock more. We need some twigs as well as wood. I see, but we can craft in our inventory. We need sticks as well as stone in order to craft this axe that we need. Let's go outside, go get her some up. I need an axe. Yes, man, I know. That's what we're working on. Drop some random stuff laying about. I have everything to craft an axe. That is nice. What if we press O? Okay, that's quest. I was wondering because it was in the corner there. Alright, let's craft the axe. Is that immediately on my hotbar? It seems so. Or at least it's in my hand. Okay, we hold E to chop trees. There we go. Grab some materials. Got everything to fix the chest. Ain't that sweet? I'm gonna walk off a little bit. I doubt there's much around. Some red berries. Okay, so there's some berries around. There's a ton of trees around. There's a frozen well. I doubt we do anything with yet. Can we do anything here? Yeah, we can cut this grass too. Alright, ain't too bad. Let's go back inside. It is 0 degrees inside here. It was -10 outside, and that is Celsius, as it should be. Alright, bolt to repair. Go, now we have a functioning chest. We also got some red gems by the looks of it. You did well fixing the chest. Now go gather some food. I'll find food in the wilderness. Well, I just saw berry bushes, man. Apparently there's also mushrooms, alright. Find 4 mushrooms and 2 red berries, and bring them to the chest. Let's go gather up some supplies. I'm not sure where to get the mushrooms from, but we know where to get berries at least. I'm gonna gather some other materials. Got everything to craft a rope. Well, that's good, I guess. Get an entire bush and we got 1 berry? Well, it says berries, I suppose. 1 handful of berries. Oh, the mushrooms are behind the house. Okay, good. It does seem to get a lot colder the farther we get from the house. -16 already. I feel like we should probably head back inside. I don't think we wear gloves, man. We don't even have a hat. Alright, go back inside. I will say the music that plays quietly is kind of eerie. I suppose plays into the game's name. Hello? Are you there? Yeah, food's in the chest, man. Good. I see you're quick to catch on. But this is just the beginning. If you want to survive, you need to learn much more. What do you mean, man? Left of the exit door, you'll find an old upgrade board. Repair it, and I'll teach you the crucial survival skills. Alright, I don't see why we need to fix up the board for that, but hey. Okay, so we have some stuff. We had enough stuff to craft a rope. And then we need a wood as well. That should be easy enough. I'm guessing we can craft rope in our inventory. Yep. We only needed one, so that's good. Let's go chop down 2 trees, because I think it gave 2 per tree. It seems like it's also getting nighttime. Maybe that's why it gets colder. Maybe it wasn't because we were farther away from the house. Because it makes sense. You know, I kind of walked away from the food, but is it still in that chest? It kind of feels like I had to put it in there for no reason. Go check that out real quick. No, I guess the food is all gone. Honestly, not what I was expecting in a way, but I guess we don't question that. The chest has to eat. Did you do it? Yeah, I upgraded the board. Good. Take a look at it. You'll find a blueprint for crafting a campfire kit. Unlock the campfire kit blueprint on the upgrade board. Okay, I feel like you just basically said that twice. Alright, hold to unlock. It's a crucial tool for surviving in the wilderness. The blueprint is now available from your backpack. Use it to cook nutritious meals and warm up in the freezing cold. This covers the other 2 basic needs. Well, that was really fast. Go gather the mushrooms and cook them on the campfire. When ready, give them to the wooden chest. But remember, you cannot take items from the chest. They're not for you. Yeah, something is definitely going on with that chest. Let's see, we need some more grass as well as wood in order to craft ourselves a campfire. And how much did the chest need? I hear wolves. Probably because it's midnight. Can we just sleep? What was that? Not important. That is what that was. Let's sleep for 6 hours. See where that lands us. At daytime. Alright, we needed some more wood to make this campfire kit. Then the chest wanted to have 2 mushrooms. Oh, some bunnies out here too. But we need to eat ourselves as well. Now luckily there seem to be a ton of mushrooms. And some grass on the way too, nice. Means we can craft ourselves the campfire kit. And I guess we may as well place this near to the house. I cook all the mushrooms up. Seems like we can get some wolf meat, some rabbit meat. We can cook a fish. We can make some raspberry tea if we find some frozen water. More likely a cup, seeing as there's snow like all around. We can make meatballs. Man. Yeah, wow, those mushrooms did not do a lot for our nutrition. Alright, well, let's give the chest 2 of his cooked mushrooms. Excellent. The ons are really dangerous. Buddha. What the heck is this man on about? Visibility dropped. We have to turn. Are you there? I can't hear you. So must be. Wait. Check your map. Find the rescue station. If you're lucky, you might find radio parts there. Alright. Suddenly everything went kind of downhill. Okay, we can unlock with those gems that we keep getting. It seems like clothing might be a good thing to get first. How many do we have? 60? Or let's unlock some of these things then. They all seem to do the same. Not really gonna choose one over the other. Let's see, we need some fabric, which I saw we were able to craft. And we can craft the entire set regardless. Even though we haven't unlocked every piece. Okay. What is fabric? That is just some grass too. So we just need an absolute ton of grass, I guess. It's 3 per piece. So we need 12 grass to get all 4 pieces. Luckily, though, I did see a ton over in this direction. Yeah, look at that. There's so much grass around here. Go gather all this up. Alright, I collected a ton of grass. Probably way more than I need by the looks of it. Alright, so we need 4 fabric. So let's go craft up those. Alright, there we go. I like how the icon also changes. Pretty good. Does it change with the clothing piece itself? Oh yeah, it does. Wow. Look, you can remove individual pieces. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, we need to go southeast from the cabin. And there we'll find a old radio station. We do have a map as well. So we just follow the path that is south of our cabin. And then we find a bridge. And from the bridge, it seems like there's a radio station. Why is there a witch icon on my map? And Crash Survivor. Does the dude just mark random people as well? gonna have photos? I'm gonna have photo album? Notes, we don't have those either. Okay, I was looking at this again. It seems like the chest piece is unlocked by default, so we're just missing the shoes now. Which makes sense, those were the only ones that I couldn't craft. Well, let's eat those as well. Apparently, eating red berries gives us a bit of nutrition as well. We get some charcoal. It is getting nighttime. I don't think going out at night is going to be a smart idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop a tree down. Which breaks the axe, apparently. Let's hope that is enough for the campfire. It was not. Alright, we need a new axe. But we need some food desperately, too. And I'm not going to go out at night. That seems like a bad idea. But for now, I'm just going to gather up a ton of mushrooms. And it's getting extremely cold, too. Ooh, and wolves are spawning. Okay, we have to go back. Temperature is dropping drastically. Visibility is dropping drastically, too. I do have a torch here. Pick up all the mushrooms real quick. And then go back indoors. Probably a lot safer. And then we eat all the mushrooms. From all that, we're still not full. Actually, we can't even interact with the chest. Interesting. Alright, so if we sleep for 4 hours, it seems like it's gonna land right on the light zone. We can actually unlock the boots as well. I keep walking to the crafting table, but we can't actually craft it in there. It sounds like something is happening outside. Is there a storm going on? Yes. Well, nothing. Wow, that's temperature, man. Minus 50? Okay, I was like, well, maybe we can get a campfire going, but no, that drops way too quick. Not gonna go out in the blizzard. I think we will just sleep it off and... he's not tired. Unfortunate. In the meantime, though, I guess we may as well look around here. It seems like we can interact with the stove, but cannot do anything with that until the quest. Same with the personal locker. It's kind of what I expected the chest to be at first, but it seems like the chest is a bit more of a dark entity. And then there's the old radio, which just says the same thing. However, though, when I interacted with it, I did get some extra gems. Interestingly, a stone knife is considered a weapon, or a better weapon. I'm guessing better than the axe. So how far do we go? Eventually up to tier 6. I unlocked them with cabin quests. And it seems like there's 3 different types of quests as well. There's the cabin quest, which is marked out in blue. So that's the upgrade board we did. And there's story quest, which is green. And then there is side quest, which is yellow, which we don't have. But apparently that's for deeper lore. Has the snowstorm gone yet? It is not. Alright, not great, not great. Are we tired enough to sleep yet for at least like an hour? No. In that case, we might have to go out. We do have everything for a campfire kit. Alright, let's rush for it. Seems like we're not warming up inside the cabin, so I think we really just need that fire anyway. So what are we gonna find? I didn't see a split on the road. Never mind, I guess there was one. Alright, can we interact with anything here? There is water. Oh yeah. Berries as well? We need to repair the bridge. Need 6 logs as well as some twigs. Shouldn't be that hard to gather. There's a boat here as well. But why do we even need to repair the bridge? The lake is frozen solid, my dude. Just walk over it. Well, whatever, I suppose. Let's put down a campfire. Just so we can warm up a little bit. Oh, and that's when the blizzard stops too. Alright then. But you can see the fire gives off a ton of heat. Went from minus 50 to 25 degrees. That is a crazy increase and also probably crazy dangerous. Alright, our temperature is full. Let's run. Deliver the items. Need more twigs. Let's just chop down 2 more trees. Instead of just finding the twigs on the ground, we may as well get the logs too. Repair that bad boy. Alright, we made the bridge. Warning, on the other side of the river is hostile. Equip yourselves with a weapon, like a knife or axe. Each weapon has a unique power attack. We can block and we can swing. Oh. We're doing some crazy combat here. Heck yeah. Some good old RuneScape combat. Block and attack. Now let's see. enter this building right here. Oh, it's dark. The fuse box. You have anything? No. We need to actually fix up something. What's that? A note. Where did we see those again? Over here. My goodness, that is a lot more text than I thought. The organization sent us to find a group of tourists who went missing on the trail over a week ago. Apparently no rescuers were on site. No one started searching for them. I'm afraid that in reality, we'll only find what's left of them. No way anyone would have survived in these conditions without help. I'm not gonna read all those notes just yet, but... can I enter that door? I'm guessing we need a fuse box for that. So where are we gonna find a fuse? In this car? It would be. Anything else around, real quick? We can search the back. Oh, there's some rope in there, too. Nice. It's getting late, too. I kind of want to hurry the heck up here, actually. I don't think we can sleep in here. Alright, let's deliver the fuse box. Repair this thing. And it's daytime. Oh, fuck. Okay. Am I sure I want to go back in this room? Oh. Now it feels like it's really minus 50. Man, I got goosebumps. Let's collect this note, too. Search the fridge. Was this painkillers? Would have probably needed those in real life, because I would have stumbled back and hit my head on that table. Alright, got a couple notes. My god, we found them. Their bodies were frozen. Their limbs twisted like branches of an old tree. That's pretty fucked up, man. Also, man, they stayed around here a long time. This one is from October. The previous one was April, when they started. They stuck around for like half a year. Although it kind of seems like they're stuck here too. Alright, let's go check out this. Damn blizzard. I can barely see anything. Visibility dropped suddenly. We have to turn back. We're coming in too low. Pull up, no! Hello? Is anyone there? Please, help me. I'm so cold. I'm begging you, help me. I can feel my legs. It's getting colder. So dark. Cold. Wait, I see something. A graveyard. Person on the other end stopped responding. Take the radio parts. Do we have a graveyard on the map? We do not by the looks of it. But I'm guessing if there was a graveyard anywhere, it'd be up here, next to the hardware shop, for some reason. Because this seems like the only place that would have some land for that, I guess. Alright. Sounds like there's a blizzard going on again, and it's also dark. And there's wolves outside as well. But they're not as bad anymore. Okay, well, the damn nighttime is, that's for sure. Let's say indoors, because our food doesn't drop as quickly as it does outside. Probably just due to the cold, you know, we burn less calories, I guess. Alright, good. It's daytime, kinda. Rush back home. I walked all the way to the other side. Seems like we have a bridge here that we have to fix too. Some stone and stone blocks. So we're going to need a lot of the rocks then. Oh, wow. That's a lot of berries. Don't know if they regrow, but we're going to need a ton of them now. Oh man, we keep dropping them on the floor, probably because we don't have the space. I didn't even realize either. Do they even give any nutrition? Ah, one. Fantastic. Alright, nice. Let's cook up some of the wolf meat. We can get a raspberry tea as well. How much does this give us? Consume to discover effect. Alright, well, how much? It gave 30. That's pretty good. We might have to go out and hunt wolves at night. And then we also made some tea. That is over here. We also have to consume that. And that gave us, oh, warmth as well as hunger. Alright, let's go inside. We can get a knife. We actually can make everything here. But I think I'll hold off because I don't really need the torch as much. And we haven't needed planks yet. But the knife sounds pretty good. Because it deals more damage, but it also is a lot faster. If we're gonna go out catching wolves, then that is good. You approach the radio. You hear only indistinct sounds breaking through the static. Are you hear me? Alright, install the radio part. Static stops, and the radio's voice becomes clear. I saw something in the rescue station. The voice in the old radio doesn't seem concerned. You will understand everything soon. Now listen carefully. There's one more important task to do before I can explain. Reach the town in the north. Cross the northwestern bridge and pass the frozen lake. Once there, Locate the old hardware store and find a way to get in. What for? Somewhere in the hardware store, you'll be able to find an entrance to a basement. You must retrieve what is hidden there. Look for an orb of sorrow. It must be in the basement. Alright, well, he doesn't want to tell us, apparently, until we bring it back. Kind of road, you'll find remote cabins that will serve as a shelter. Prepare the survival utilities in these cabins and make use of them. That to regenerate, yeah. Storage, store your valuables, cook in the stove. Now go. Alright, well, good. We can actually repair these now too. Wow, that's, that needs a lot, man. A lot of random stuff. It seems like we can actually repair stuff here now, so that's good. I should have used everything on here, to be fair. Because the storage would be great, because I have a bunch of random stuff I don't know what to do with yet. Alright, let's make 2 ropes. Because I kind of have a bunch of grass too, which is mainly what I wanted to get rid of. Then we need some planks, so we do need to unlock this. And then how much does a plank cost? 2 wood as well, and we have to make it at the crafting table. Alright, so we need at least 3 more ropes. We need even more wow. Alright, well, we went for all that grass real quick. I wanted us to go for the northeastern, or the northwestern bridge, which is up there. There's a blizzard going on, though, so that is not ideal. I guess in the meantime, let's chop some trees, get some of these facilities back here up and rational. This will do it on the other side, because there was grass there too that we need now. Thought I had way too much at first, but it seems like didn't even have enough in the end. Now we shouldn't forget to fight wolves tonight, because we really need a ton more food. Which means we're probably gonna need to craft ourselves a knife, because this axe is about to break. Can we craft one? We have the materials, sweet. However, in order to craft ourselves the axe, we would need to find some more rocks, so... What the heck? What the hell? That rabbit was... Zombie rabbit, man? Not what I expected. Our energy is getting really low, that's not good. I saw a wolf up here before, right? If we walked quite far now, we can actually check what we need for the bridge, too. Some rocks, man, and some ropes. Yeah, it's getting really dark now. There is a, like, mine all the way up here. If we had a pickaxe, we could mine this. Okay, well, here's the big bad wolf, I guess. Oh, man. That, that did him quick. Okay, we have a problem now. It's night. I can't see a darn thing. Luckily, we do have enough supplies for the torch. Can we make a campfire? I would need to cook that 1 piece of meat real quick. Much more preferred some better or more food, rather. Because we don't really have that choice, though. Right, I'm not going to sleep very long, but we don't have a whole lot of energy to work with today. That is kind of the downside here. Alright, let's see what we need. We need 1 more rope and 1 more log. Right, yeah, and actually at the mine that we found last night, there were a bunch of sticks we could gather. Which means we can craft ourselves the axe. I'm gonna gather a bunch more than what I need at the moment. Because let's face it, we're going to need them either way. Oh no, backpack's full. Let's drop the rotten meat. Don't really need those at the moment. Or ever, hopefully. Alright, time to go back to the base. Prepare the workbench. Alright, good, so that works now. We need 4 planks, which we can't actually craft. Alright, we're running into the big issue where we're very hungry. We need 1 more log so we can make 1 more plank. After that, we can finally store some of our goodies. And then we really have to go out and get some food. I want to repair that locker. Let's move all the sticks. Alright, sweet. Now, we have to go out. Oh man, he's getting freezing cold too. Need 2 logs as well as some more grass for that. We need to find the grass. We kind of need to regardless, actually. You know what? We might actually have to eat the rotten meat. Get a little bit of hunger back in us. This could be the end right here. We're very cold. We're hungry. We're tired as hell. Alright, I guess we have to make that campfire right here. Let's warm up a little bit. Hope that the wolves are coming towards us soon. And we ran out of energy. Fantastic. Our health is slowly draining because of it. but it's fine. We do have 1 bottle of pills. Don't know if that can ward off sleep deprivation or whatever the heck it was called, but I cannot run anymore. We could always just collect an absolute ton of mushrooms in case we can't find the wolf. What's that? Is that a wolf? No, that's a messed up looking rabbit. That is a wolf, but that seems really damn big. Right, we can hit it twice. I see that we have an absolute ton of meat that was on the floor, which is good. Let's go find that campfire. I can hear it somewhere in this direction. We cook up all the food. Then, of course, we also eat all that food. Oh, yes. Damn it. It went so well. You died. Survived 4 days. Death is not the end. Well, I guess it will be here for now, man. That was actually pretty fun. Leave in the comments down below if you want to see some more of this. I think we could have made it had I paid a bit more attention while eating. We lost everything though. I'm going to be leaving it off over here. Game is a lot of fun. So again, if you guys want to see me play this game some more, leave it in the comments down below. If you want to play it yourself, keep an eye out on the demo, which should come out soon. Again, big thanks to the developers for giving me an early look at the game. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.